We want to turn now to weather and a story that over the last 24 hours shows us why severe weather is such a concern.
Yeah, more so in counties prone to flash flooding as Humphreys County continues to mourn the death of 20 people from flooding. Documents show county officials knew what needed to be done to lessen flooding, but took little action.
It is the latest development in our troubled waters investigation. Our chief reporter, Jeremy Finley, obtaining these.
Yeah, Jeremy, these problems were identified more than a decade ago.
Yeah, that's right. So listen to this. In 2011, Humphreys County officials put together this, a 111-page report identifying why flooding was likely to happen. One of the key problems, how clogged Trace Creek is with debris. But the state confirms no one from the county ever requested permits to clear it. And the reason why shows frustration between what the county wants to do and what they say the state allows them to do. We've shown you the videos of the rush of water that swamped Waverly in just minutes.
And it just rose so quickly.
And how Drone 4 identified the water burst through raised earth after Trace Creek swelled beyond its banks.
I compared it to somebody taking a sledgehammer and busting a dam.
Now look at this. More than 10 years earlier, a report commissioned by Humphreys County officials identified that creek as one of the local hazards for potential deadly flooding. The creek has long been clogged by vegetation and gravel, making it prone to flooding. But look, the report reads, no action was ever taken.
There will be people that say, you knew that this was going to happen. You knew that this could be this bad. Why didn't you clear that creek?
There are a lot of factors that have impeded any progress toward what we know is the major cause of this chronic flooding.
To clear the creek, the county would have had to request permits from the State Department of Environment and Conservation. The state confirms no permit was ever pulled.
TDEC has said no one ever came to us for permits. Nobody asked for this. Why didn't you ask?
The permits are limited in scope.
That's where County Executive Jesse Wallace says the problem truly lies, that the permits are so limited they couldn't have made substantial clearing. For example, the county says before 1980, they used bulldozers to clear the creek, but the state permits now don't allow heavy machinery in the creek itself.
Regulatory restrictions are the biggest problem that we have.
News 4 Investigates repeatedly emailed and called TDEC, but our requests for an interview were denied. The state agency writing in part, there are many mitigation efforts, such as removing trash and woody debris by hand or chainsaw that would not require any sort of permit. But Wallace says that would have only made a dent in the problem that has already proven to be deadly.
It's always so hard to look at that video,
Right.
Jeremy. There's always issues of paying for this type of cleanup. Did the county file any grants?
So it's an important question, and the answer to that lies in our earlier reporting. The county itself did not apply for the National Flood Insurance Program. The county executive you just heard from admits that it should have happened, and they have now applied for it. You can watch why that decision was made right now in our Troubled Waters investigation. Tracy?
Jeremy Finley reporting. Thank you.